What's going on, guys? It's Red Bull Tanker, and welcome back to Axis and Allies 1914, turn 4 for the British Empire. Before I get going, at least here in the United States, I don't know if I have any followers around the world, but today is our Veterans Day, so I would just like to first take a moment to thank my fellow veterans. A happy Veterans Day, and I hope you are all able to get out there and enjoy the sweet succulent food that certain places like to provide to us on this day. I think, if I remember correctly, with it being the British turn, I think they also have, I think November 11th is they call it, I believe it's Remembrance Day for them. I think it's kind of their Veterans Day too. So if I have any followers in the UK, happy Remembrance Day. And I guess this turn is for you. So let's see what we can do. All right, Britain had 31 to spend. We are buying 4 infantry, a transport, and an artillery. Though going back to the French turn quick, I totally forgot. So France had 27 to spend. They bought 4 infantry, 2 artillery, and a fighter. They did launch their mandatory offensive here in Lorraine and cleared out the lone German infantry that was holding the territory. France also took Togoland from the Germans. So most of Africa is now going to be open to the Allies minus the German enclave here in South Africa. Okay, so like I said, over to the British. 4 infantry, 2 artillery, and a transport. Right now, just knowing I'm going to take the 5 IPC penalty at the end of the turn and not do a mandatory offensive here on the Western Front. I'd rather not lose my entire British force here in Picardy in a useless assault against the Germans in Belgium. So I will pay the 5 IPC. I will pay the 5 IPC deference for not attacking. So that is gonna kind of suck. But other than that, also just looking around the board, there is gonna be no combat even over here, like in the Middle East. I don't see us winning that, and I see us getting stalemated. So we are just going to do non-combat, and what I'm going to do for the non-combat, just to make sure, I'm going to hop these guys over to Arabia and secure that. Move this guy up into Jordan. I'm going to form another fleet here in the Med, right there. These ships are going to come up to Sea Zone 8 and offload this infantry into Ireland to reinforce the garrison in Ireland. I'm also going to have to do a little bit of rolling here because I'm going to try. Actually, I don't have to roll because if I remember correct, I don't have the rule book on me. I can't remember if the naval base is contested. Are the mines still active or not? And my rule book's upstairs, and I can't. Well, what I'll do is I'll roll as if the mines are active, and then I'll double check the rules, and then if not, I'll make that note. I'll make that note when I do the American turn. So I am going to try and get these transports to go 1. So we'll come over. I have 3 transports. Whoops. Oh! Well, hopefully the rules say that those mines are not in action, because then that means only one transport made it through the minefields. So because that transport went one, so it went one, and so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to pick up this infantry and artillery. I'll put that off to the side, and they are going to come down to Piedmont. As much as I want to keep reinforcing Ireland, I can't have, or, let me see here. I mean, I suppose I could risk it. I don't think the Germans would attack into Picardy. No. Yeah, I'll do that instead, actually. These forces will actually reinforce Ireland. Yeah, they'll reinforce Ireland. If the two transports survive, then the last British infantry in London will go to Picardy just in case. Other than that, I am not moving the rest of the British fleet out of that sea zone. They're going to hang tight, keep the Germans bottled up in the Baltic. And okay, so we will deploy. Okay, like I said, over here in India, we're going to do 2 infantry, another transport, and then up in London, we are doing 2 infantry and 2 artillery. All right, well, that is going to be it for the British this turn, and we will see you guys next time for the United States. So until then, guys, as always, take care.